Hey guys, I'm finally back. This time I'm here with a contribution to legitshook.com, which is possibly the best wrestling site on the planet. And what we're going to be doing on a weekly basis, possibly more often than that, it could vary, we're going to be doing something called the Fire Pro Returns Match of the Week poll. Obviously this episode wasn't much of a poll. I just realized we're a couple days away from the Royal Rumble, so I'm just going to simulate a match from the Royal Rumble that's within the capabilities of this game. But most other weeks I'll post a poll on the NeoGaf Wrestling thread, in the YouTube comments, and wherever else I see fit, and you guys can vote on what match you'd like to see, and sometime down the road what game you'd like to see it played in, because obviously different games will allow for different types of matches. But I didn't just want to go with the SmackDown vs. Raw, WWE 2K games, because probably everyone does those. I know a lot of people do these, but this is kind of different. So today we're going to see, just like this Sunday, we're going to see Brock Lesnar versus The Big Show. Oh, what a crazy bout this will be. I wouldn't say I'm really looking forward to this match at the pay-per-view, but, you know, it could surprise us maybe. I hope Brock Lesnar beats him to a pulp pretty quickly, but who knows with their crazy booking. I wouldn't really be all that surprised if Big Show managed to win. I guess to start off, we're going to run through the card for Royal Rumble, and as much as I can remember of it. But the pre-show match is Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus the New Age Outlaws. And I can't say I'm surprised that this is happening, given that they brought them back onto TV in the last couple of months. And I guess they've been on for the past couple of years doing the Slammies and things like that, or for one-off matches. But I wouldn't be surprised if the New Age Outlaws won the tag team titles, just given that they're with the Authority now and all of that stuff. But I really do think that Cody Rhodes and Goldust should hold on to the tag team titles until WrestleMania, or maybe Elimination Chamber. That way, if they want to do something where they fight each other at WrestleMania, if they break up, that'd be pretty cool too. But, you know, I guess, who knows? For all we know, they might not even know what's going to happen until 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see with that one. And the next match would be Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. Obviously, they were very quick about having Daniel Bryan in and out of the Wyatt family, which I guess was fine. I personally, since they put him in it, I thought it would have lasted longer, because it's kind of odd that he was in and out that quick. But I guess as long as they make it seem like he had some sort of agenda to, you know, get inside their heads, it makes a bit more sense. At least it didn't go unexplained as to why he left so quickly. And those chants, those yes chants on the top of the cage were amazing. I can only imagine what they sounded like in person. They were probably some of the most fun cheers he's ever heard, if he can even recall them due to his concussion. But I do think that Daniel Bryan is going to win this match. I know it's possible that he could lose the match and the story could continue, and I guess it could, despite what I'll think later, but I think Daniel Bryan will win the match, and that will be the end of it. Maybe they'll have another rematch on Raw, just because they like to do that and have rematches the night after for some reason. But, yeah, Bryan wins. That's my prediction. I probably should have gone with this match first, because it's what we're watching, but Big Show and Brock, I think Brock's going to win. You know, I mean, I think it's pretty stupid that he's been made to look like some sort of child, the way he's been getting thrown around the ring by the Big Show the past couple of weeks, given that he's on a massive contract. But however they want to spend their money. If I want to buy a really fancy toy from the store and just break it into pieces right away, then by all means, I guess it's theirs to do with what they please. So, you know, whatever floats their boat. I do think Brock wins this match and Big Show ends up a bloody mess. But we shall see. I know there's a Divas match. I assume there's a Divas match. It's Naomi versus AJ, I think. I don't really have much input on this match other than I hope AJ wins. I know Naomi's an okay worker, but I just want AJ to win every match because she's my personal favorite diva right now. But you know, that could change. She could lose the belt. She is the longest reigning Divas champion at this point, so I don't remember the exact day count either, but you know, she's had it for a very long time, and that's awesome. So yeah. And now we're going to talk about the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. The great matchup between John Cena and Randy Orton. Obviously one that we're all looking forward to because we've never seen it before. At least that's the way they seem to want us to think. I can't even count how many times, honestly, that we've seen John Cena's father get beat up. You'd think he'd come around with some sort of secret service to block him because he gets broken into the house and he gets beat up. Poor guy's had a tough time. Whatever they said, he had a cracked orbital. I hope Mr. Cena's healing up. I really do hope he's healing up. But I can see things going either way, and I know a lot of people would say this. I don't know if this match will go on last or not, but I think if it does go on last, I think whoever wins the Royal Rumble affects who wins this match. But my overall opinion is that I think John Cena is going to lose the match to Randy Orton. Just because, you know, I don't know. I guess he could win it, but I really think that Orton's just going to have the belt until WrestleMania, and I think he'll lose it to whoever wins the Royal Rumble. And if, I don't know what they'll do with the Elimination Chamber, if they'll have a title match in the Chamber or what, but I think Orton will have the belt until WrestleMania, and they say there's going to be no DQ, and it's just going to be a wrestling match. All that stuff, or no interference, all that stuff. I don't think that's going to happen. There's obviously going to be some sort of foolishness happening from the Authority, or attempted foolishness. But I do think Orton wins the match by pinfall. And it's probably going to go around 20-30 minutes. Hopefully it's just hopefully it's a good match. Hopefully it's okay. And we're getting to the coup de grace now. The Royal Rumble match. I first am going to talk about surprise entrance. There's one person I've been wanting to see for multiple years. You know, they'll put in all the surprise entrances. We get an F5 here. But my number one would be Brock Lesnar. Or not Brock Lesnar. What am I talking about? I'm seeing this match now. I want to see Steve Blackman. And now the match is over, so I don't think that's how the match is going to end, with a reverse suplex hold from the Big Show. But, you know, it could happen. But I want to see Steve Blackman in the Royal Rumble. I know he was on the JBL and Cole show once. I don't know if he's appeared on television lately. I thought he would have been one of the perfect people for the whole thing with Heath Slater fighting the Legends prior to Raw 1000. But, you know, they never put him on. I know they're going to probably have Jake the Snake and guys like that. Wouldn't be surprised if Sheamus comes in it. And Daniel Bryan's pretty much a lock for it, I'd say. But I guess I can't keep you here at the menu too long. For the winner of the Royal Rumble, I'm going to have Daniel Bryan. I know many people say Batista is going to win, and I could see that too. I wouldn't be shocked in the very least if he won. But I do think Daniel Bryan would win. And I think him and Batista will be the final two. But Batista will be knocked out by some sort of shenanigans that will put him in a mini feud with somebody else. I think he'll be getting the title sometime around June, July, August, like the summertime, maybe around SummerSlam. That's my opinion. I do think Daniel Bryan will end up winning the title at WrestleMania. That'd be the smartest move on their part. He'd probably get the loudest ovation ever, seeing as he wasn't announced for the Royal Rumble. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they just said, oh, Batista's going to win it. He just came back. He's been in a movie. Let him win the belt. But I do think Daniel Bryan's going to end up taking home the Royal Rumble and the title at WrestleMania. This is going to be, you know, an okay pay-per-view. And this show, I'm going to try and make better. Maybe the matches will be longer next time, so I don't have to sit and talk over a menu screen. We can just look at the pretty roster while I finish up. But yeah, this is going to be a weekly thing, possibly a couple times a week, really just depends. And I'm thinking during weeks of pay-per-views, and maybe occasionally on Raws, or if the poll doesn't get many votes, we'll just pick a match from Raw or SmackDown or the pay-per-view and just simulate that. And even New Japan, because I've got those cards. Or those rosters. And if anybody can link me to more up-to-date rosters, I mean, I've got the Shield and stuff, but rosters with the Wyatt family and all, I guess, newer people, that'd be pretty cool too. Or even Divas, because I don't think this save has any Divas, but yeah. Please check out legitshook.com. Check out the wrestling thread, the monthly wrestling thread on neogaf.com. And you can even subscribe to me if you want, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll see you guys next time. Beadman25 out. Thank you.